In today's video, I want to go over down payment options that you might have. You might think, how much money do I have to save to buy a house? What's the minimum? What's the maximum? Where should I be? How do I know? What happens? So, a lot of buyers think you need 20% down. So, if you know your purchase price range or your purchasing power, 20% of that can be pretty hefty to come up with that. So, can delay the time that it takes for you to buy a house. So there are many options out there. If you're a first-time home buyer and you're using a government loan like FHA, it could be as low as 3.5% down. So that's great. Um, some conventional loans also offer a low down payment option. So that's kind of cool. If you're a VA and you've earned that benefit through our military, there is no down payment. So again, use that benefit, no down payment. That's great. So there are down payment assistance programs as well. So a lender will be able to tell you, hey, certain program is happening right now, and maybe we can slide you in some of that. So there are those options. So don't ever feel like you can't reach out because you don't have the 20%. It's always good to just keep asking, keep reaching out. We keep checking, see what's available. So what affects your options? Well, certainly your credit score. The better the credit score, the better your options, the better rate you're going to get, the better loan you're going to get. So that's kind of nice. Your income to debt ratio. So what is your current earnings and what debt do you owe? How much of that money that you've earned is already allocated to the bills that you have to pay? So, how much room do they have to really put in the house and what you can afford? Are you a first time home buyer? That makes the difference. And your long term plans. So, the long term, short term plans are if you were going to stay in the home longer, you might want to put a heftier down payment down. That means that your payment will be lower on the monthly basis. If you thought, hey, I'm only going to be a short time, I don't expect this job or this location to be a long-term goal for me, I'm going to put a smaller down payment down. I'm going to have a higher monthly payment, but that's okay because I'm going to be selling the house in 5 to 7 years. Maybe you want a lower um, down payment so that you can take some cash reserves that you have and fix up the house. Maybe you're already going to walk in with equity because you're fixing up the house, so you need a little bit of cash in reserve to do that. So the larger down payment is going to reduce the monthly payment. The smaller down payment is going to have a heftier monthly payment. So understanding those two and understanding the loan requirement that you qualify for is going to help determine all that. So if you need help with that, if you want to know where you fit into that, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about it. I'd love to, help you through the lender process, getting you pre-approved, find out, exactly what you need. If you're not quite there yet, certainly help you get there. So my phone number is 352-601-8627. Give me a call anytime. I'm always working. I'm here for you anytime. All right. See you soon.